Hi, it's electricity price time because I live in Australia, one of the most expensive countries in the world for energy. Don't ask why, just read the comments down below. And anyway, yeah, we have the world's biggest supply of uranium. We have the world's biggest supply of coal. We have the world's biggest, available land for solar. We have the world's biggest everything for energy infrastructure. We should have the cheapest energy on the planet. Anyway, flame away in the comments down below. I just got an email from my energy provider here at the lab. So this is not my home, okay, with my home solar system and my home battery and everything else. This is here in my lab, which is in a multi-story commercial office building. So I don't get access to residential plans, residential rates. I can't just go whack solar on the roof. I can't just install a battery. It's not that simple when you're in a commercial office building like I am here. So yeah, I just got an email from Origin Energy, who I'm with, because, apathy, I just don't bother, you just like pay it and just like, but anyway, they've just raised the rates. Here we go. So I was on a very cheap rate of 39.28 cents per kilowatt hour. That's Aussie cents. What's that in Yankee these days? I just checked, that's over 25 Yankee cents per kilowatt hour here, and it's going up to 42.58, an increase of 3.3 cents per kilowatt hour. And of course, we just had our federal elections, and our illustrious Prime Minister Albo, as we call him here, he just said, oh yeah, electricity prices are going down, down, down. It's going to be a bargain. And yeah, no, they're just going up because... Leave your reason in the comment down below. Anyway, so yes, and my daily supply charge is going up because I don't know, I assume it's the same elsewhere in the world, is it? I don't know, leave it in the comments down below. But we pay a daily supply charge, which is supposed to pay for the infrastructure and everything else, right? So, the wires and everything, and they're going up because all the infrastructure companies, they're all claiming, oh no, we have to install all these new lines for all the new solar and blah 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 blah, and yeah, so costs are going up for the supply charge. And sure enough, 123 cents per day up to 128 cents, an increase of 5.41 cents increase. And it doesn't sound like a lot, but these things just keep going up and up and up and up every year, every decade, and it just, yeah, it's no end. So I'm going to have a look at a new plan. So yeah, let's check it out. Thankfully, the Australian government do provide an energy plan thing. So you put in your NMI, your metering thing, and it knows that I'm using, based on my data that it's got, 9.4 kilowatt hours per day average, so 10 kilowatt hours per day. It's not much because it's just lab use, so it's mainly lights, computers, and all the standby gear and anything else I happen to be using or whatever. So it's not a huge amount of energy, but so the supply charge will actually be a decent percentage of my energy. But anyway, so yeah, I've put that in, and we can get all these, can compare these existing plans here, and I can go, so it's already sorted by lowest price per year, but we can go like per quarter or whatever. So yeah, let's go per quarter, because most of our electricity bills are per quarter, although my home one, now I've switched to a per month thing, but most standard in Australia is per quarter energy bill, and that's what I get here at the lab. So yeah, we're talking like $440. Let me show you my current bill. So I'm on the Origin Easy plan, whatever the heck that is. And this is from 30th of January to 30th of April. So basically 90 days. It's the quarter. My total is $558, and that is made up of general usage, which is 39 cents. And then there's an extra peak on top of that if you use too much, but I'm nowhere near that. So I pay, so my actual electricity is $446. There's that beep in the lab again. If you want to know what that's, you've been following me on X, you'll know I've been, I think I found what the beeping is. It's my BitAxe ASIC Bitcoin miner over there. It's just a tiny little 8-watt jobby. It's not chewing a lot of power, so that's not the cause. I'm not chewing all this energy because I'm mining Bitcoin. Anyway, it was a mailbag thing, so I'm doing a video on that. Yeah, I think that's it beeping over there, so that's really annoying. Anyway, $446 for my electricity per quarter, and $112 there for the supply charge. So basically 1/5 of my bill every quarter is that supply charge there. But wait, the government promised a rebate and electricity prices are going to fall and they're just going to give us free money. Money printer go brrr, and they gave us a whopping $75. So I get $75 off that. Woo! Yeah, thanks, Albo. Your total for this bill is $483. So there you go, $483. So I'm going to get that I should get, if I change plans, I should get that Australian government energy bill relief, regardless of which plan I actually joined. So there you go. And you can see I do use more in summer here because I have the aircon on. So May to July, which we're in at the moment, that is my lowest time period. But that average, roughly 10 kilowatt hours is the average over the 12 months that it's got. Because even though I am in the center of the building here, I don't actually have a window. There's a corridor that goes all the way around my office here. So, yeah, I don't have windows to the outside. But the building heats up from the outside in summertime and it all just penetrates in. I hate to think what the outside offices are getting, but it'll get up to a quite uncomfortable 26, 27 degrees here in the lab during summertime if I don't turn the aircon off. In wintertime, I'd never have to warm it up in here. It's always perfect. Here I am in a t-shirt and it's the middle of winter, freezing outside. Freezing for Sydney. And yeah, I'm just very comfortable. I never have to heat anything up here in the lab, which is great. But yeah, in summer, I do run, I'm pretty, like a warm days, I'll run the aircon sort of like all day while I'm here kind of thing, just to keep it, reasonable 21, 22 degrees. So let's look at some other plans. There's single rate plans. I didn't know they had time of use plans, but we don't have smart meters here. It's dumb. Somebody's got to come around to read the meter. So, it's the old-fashioned spinny meter here. And, yeah, I don't think I'm going to get it a huge amount cheaper. Now, it claims that my plan I'm on at the moment is here. But, yeah, it's like, no, I'm on 39 cents per kilowatt hour at the moment. So I'm getting absolutely shafted. So yeah, I could actually probably just phone up Origin and say, hey, no, this is bullshit. What is this plan here? I want the Origin Business Usage Advantage plan. And yeah, they'd probably immediately drop it, my plan. So I could stay with my current provider if I wanted to. So I think I could just, phone them up and, or I could just join it right here. I don't know. No discounts available. What does that mean? We include your blah, blah, blah. We include time of year during comparison, blah, 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 GST, blah, blah, blah. One special offer. What's the special offer? Origin Go Zero Electricity. What? Bloody net zero bullshit is it? Small business customer with eligible network tariff. What does that mean? It is $20 more than the lowest price plan we found. So, yeah, so it looks like the lowest plan, according to what they're going on as a total, it's not the lowest usage charge, like 32 cents here. There's actually one down here, which is like 28. There it is. Thrifty Business, Momentum Energy, 28.49 cents per kilowatt hour here. And if you want to know, all of the energy is actually provided by Energy Australia, which actually here in Sydney control the lines that go to all the business centres here. So, if you join Momentum Energy, then they're not supplying the electricity as such, like it doesn't come on their lines. It's still done by Energy Australia. And anyway, there's tons of different retailers out there who might get you better market rates or whatever. But yeah, anyway, so they're 28. So that sounds really good, right? If you're chewing the power, but their daily rate goes up to 178.4. So yeah, that's quite significant. And they seem to have done this based on my 10 kilowatt hours per day average consumption. So yeah, technically, yeah, that's probably going to cost a little smidge more. So like we can keep going. And it goes up and up and up and up and up. But the dodo, don't go, they're dead. Dead as a dodo. It's $600. My God, 235 cents per day supply charge. Gotta be shitting me. Unbelievable. Bloody dodo. That's crazy. But yeah, it looks like the cheapest is the AGL. I used to have AGL at home. So they're one of the biggest providers here in the country. So Business Smart Saver Plan, 107. That's pretty cheap. And 32.76 kilowatt hours. So that sounds pretty good. Nectar, never heard of them. I don't know. Might just Sumo. 110 cents per kilowatt hour, slightly cheaper. It's neither here nor there. It's going to work out to the same cost, and assuming I get those same $75 discount. So power shop. So yeah, I am not going to stick with Origin, because screw them, because they are not even giving me like their best, automatically giving me their best offer. So screw you, Origin Energy. And yeah, no, I'm 39.28. So they're not giving me the best rate. No, so screw them. So I'm going to, rather than just call them up, and stick with them, bugger that, I'm going to change. Probably just go with AGL, because they're one of the biggies. I don't know. Leave it in the comments down below. I'll wait for the comments down below. If anyone's got something better, that they secret squirrel thing that they know about that's not on this Energy Made Easy government comparison app, then leave it in the comments. Look, at controlled load, don't have any of that solar feed-in tariff, green power and all that. Don't need any of that wankery. So yeah, we're just going with AGL, I guess, unless someone's got a better option. Anyway, thoughts and comments down below. Bloody Australia. We should have the cheapest energy in the world. Instead, we've got one of the most expensive. If you've got more expensive electricity, let us know in the comments down below. Catch you next time.